Yo, what's fucking up, man? Man, this is Shooting the Shit with Ace and Zeus.
And we're motherfucking live.
Just two guys from the south side of Chicago talking about our life experiences and just whatever the fuck's going on, man. We'll cover everything from A to Z.
Baby. How's everybody's fucking week?
Man, how the fuck was everybody's week?
I'll tell you one thing, I had a shitty week. I had probably one of the shittiest weeks as far as cars go. Both vehicles down, bro. Both vehicles down, Impala wouldn't start.
That's the worst when that shit happens,
and the shifter on my truck fucked up. Luckily, they're both running now, and we're alright.
And on a good note, Dishwasher Ed is here from the softball game. He is sweaty. He is musty.
Oh, God.
I batted for 100 today. I got on base every time. I'm a Scott Pasetnik of the tribe. You heard?
Are you the kind of guy that puts baby powder in your drawers?
Actually, baby powder makes me chafe, so I don't do the baby powder. For real. I wish it didn't. Or else I'd be all about the baby powder. But I'm the type who just switches boxers 2 times a day if it's a real sweaty shift, you know?
No.
Roll up a stove. How was everybody's day?
Man, it was like I just wanted to leave work so fucking bad. And I know everybody can relate to this shit, but it's like, you know how sometimes, you know, in Spanish they call it like desesperación. It's like desperation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I just want to fucking leave. But you know what, man? Sometimes you gotta stick that shit out. It happens though, you know?
I had one of those days today where I just couldn't wait to fucking leave. You know? I'm stuck doing some shitty work and like, yeah, fuck this. Yeah, that shitty day at work. How was your day at work, Ed?
Oh, my days at work are excellent. The new chef finally started today. By the way, today's my dad's birthday. Shout out to the OG.
Happy birthday, Ed's dead.
I'm not sure. Ed's dead. Anywho, the new chef showed up. The whole main kitchen got barked out, but of course, Dishwasher Ed's side was mad clean, so I didn't hear a peep. And that's how my day went. Threw on the YouTube. I woke up to Joe Rogan and
Macaulay Culkin. You seen that shit?
Oh, that was quite
Hey, you know what though? Did everybody watch that?
I saw the whole thing.
At least?
I saw the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, I watched at least like 90% of it. And I didn't listen to the end of it because honestly, like, old boy is high strung, bro. Like, he was having cool conversations and shit, but it's like, I don't know, it's like he was on Adderall or something. It's like, yeah, you know, like just too much, bro, you know, like, and you can tell. And sometimes Joe Rogan will point this shit out on motherfuckers like, yo, that guy was just too much. But yeah, dude, it was weird, but then at the same time, you always got to think about, like, Macaulay Culkin is, for people that don't know, is the little kid from Home Alone. So you've been famous for that fucking long, though, you know, since you're a kid. Child actors have it the worst, bro. He's 38?
That's what he said, he's going to be 38.
Yeah, bro, and we remember watching him, you know, with his hands on his face, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy that, like, everybody recognizes him because he was a big child star, bro. So it's like they're kind of explaining, like, what it kind of was to be, like, a child actor, too. It was fucking, he got it easy compared to some little kids that got fucking raped and shit.
Well, you never know, man. Didn't him and Michael Jackson have a thing?
Yo!
In the Neverland Ranch?
Sleep over there in Neverland, right?
Yeah, man.
Hey. That's fucked up.
What kind of crazy shit cooked up in there, you know?
Nah, man, it's been just a rough week, man. I know I haven't really fucking dropped a lot of we haven't dropped another episode, guys, but you know, just life comes up and sometimes you just gotta roll with them fucking waves, man. You just gotta get up on that surfboard and glide that shit out, man.
Yo, to counter your argument, I know you put in the work, but Rich Boy texted me this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, my brother. He's like, what's up, man? What's up? I don't hear no hoopla about the newest episode. And I'm like, Ace is going through some shit right now, you know? We're going to weather the storm. He goes, that's exactly what the fuck a podcast is for, though.
Yeah, straight up, though.
And I was like, you right, bro. But hey.
Nah, you're right. It's just sometimes, man, you
We got them recorded.
Yeah, we got them
It's not
recorded,
like they're not
guys.
recorded.
It's just we're not gonna let out anything that's fucking not edited to like our likeness. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to put quality stuff out there. If we wanted to go live, I'm pretty sure we'd get a lot less listeners sometimes, because it's not that we cut out what we say. It's just like shit happens. I mean, this is just like not even a podcast room. You know what I'm saying? Like just different events. But
yeah, one of us has to use the bathroom, or
whatever. You know?
someone knocks on this door, or stuff like that. But no biggie. One day we'll get up there. We'll have a room specially made for it.
Yeah, fucking warehouse.
Yeah, even if we have to rent one for like 3 hours or so,
Just gotta do what you gotta do, man.
If you always hear about the rappers, I'm gonna hit the studio for like 2 hours, we can do that too.
Straight
hit
up.
the studio, hit a little room, and just
bunch of podcast apes just in there sweating it out, talking about shit. Talking about that though, this past weekend was one of the second bloodiest weekends in probably as long as anybody can remember, like the last decade or something. And it was so bad that they shut down Stroger Hospital's trauma unit.
Yep.
Because there was just too many patients, and also the families were just rounded up everywhere. There's actually a video. I'm pretty sure everybody that listens to this got social media. Maybe caught that video of the families kind of. Most of those cats were dead. So it's like they're mourning.
Well, I believe it was 10 of them were dead out of the 70. Man,
that shit's no joke, dude. There's videos all over the internet right now of all them shootings. Like, people were live while they were chilling, and it's just like, dude, that shit was not like 2-3 gunshots, bro. Like, someone shot and then someone shot back, because you can hear 2 types of guns in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that shit sounded like a war. Like, someone was taking cover and shooting back. Like if
was it the Snapchat video?
There's a few of them, bro.
Well, that's the one. That's the one I'm recalling.
I didn't even hear none of this.
What?
Are you
Dishwasher
serious?
Ed lives under the rock. I wish I
like Patrick Star.
Straight up though, bro.
I gotta sit in this traffic on my way to work. I gotta sit in this traffic on my way home from work, and I'm just jamming out. The last thing I want to do is pay attention to current events, because everything's fucked up.
Yeah, everything's really depressing when you really look at it.
It's extra depressing,
I'll tell you
it's depressing. We're already being.
But we have to be knowledgeable about our own city, especially about the violence, because you know what? We don't live in a fucking good area, so we kind of have to know what's trickling down over here.
Also, that is like we gotta be aware, especially if you. For one, I say, put the guns down. I know I make that vocal a lot. I write it on Facebook. Put the guns down. You know what, dude? It's sad, bro. But here's the worst part: is out of all those shootings and those people dead, I don't think there was not one person caught on camera. Like, anywhere.
That's a big thing too. That's a real big thing, because, like, you can catch me catching a red light. You can catch me speeding and all that shit, but you can't catch these fucking murderers that go off and shit. You know what I'm saying? With all these shot spotters and everything, you always catch me when I got no fucking insurance. You always catch me when I got no fucking plates. My plates are expired.
Catch me when I'm going 5 hours.
When my motherfucking stickers are expired and shit, ticket. But as soon as there's someone looking out for someone, like, trying to catch a murderer and shit that just happened like 2 blocks down, there's nothing, dog. Nothing. There's nothing, and there's no witnesses, dog.
I'll tell you what it is. It's just it's like my man says over here. It's the system, bro. They're killing each other. Yeah. Let them kill each other. Well, I guarantee you, if it was like some
I bet you they have footage of that. But everybody's like, oh my god, look at that camera right there. They gotta have footage. And they're like, you know what? These people acting like animals. Don't even let them. Just tell them it was off. Tell them the motion sensor didn't work and it didn't pick up anything. So that's all you gotta do.
It's just
it can happen, man. I mean, we don't want to really say that. I mean, that's what we're saying, but it's like, you kind of don't want to think that there's really bad people out there, like, just letting people die. But there is, man.
After what just happened this weekend, dude, I'm like,
there's paramedics that let motherfuckers die in the ambulances because these guys are organ donors. Shit like that. Shit like that really fucking happens, man. And then, I don't know if you guys seen this. There's kind of a little outrage going on the south side right now. Because and this is not the only time it happens, but the cops got fucking caught putting a bait truck a bait semi truck instead of bait cars. They put a bait semi truck full of Nikes.
Full of what?
Full of Nikes.
Oh shit!
In the hood, and
Where
they're waiting
this?
for. Dude, it's all over the internet, bro.
It was on what, here in Chicago?
In the South Side, dog. They put a truck full of Nikes with no lock on there.
Wow.
So there's people recording like, look at these bitch ass cops coming around over here dropping these trucks, and they ended up making the cops come out like, yo, this is a bait truck. We all know it. Why are you putting it in the hood? Why are you trying to catch these little kids?
That's fucking retarded.
You know what I'm saying?
That's sad.
Like, if you're poor, bro, and you see a truck full of Nikes, nigga, I'm not that fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gone.
Right.
I'm broke, and I'm hitting that truck up.
And I want some
and
shoes.
there's no lock in that motherfucker.
Come on.
They put it on, and then some guy was looking at the scanner, was here like overhearing their scanner, because that's not really illegal when you overhear the police scanners, but they were talking to each other like, yo, anybody got eyes on that truck? All right. They're keeping.
No, but shout out to the kids in the neighborhood
that spotted that shit.
Spotted that and knew better.
Yeah.
They said
it was the
fuck
old
you.
heads though, really, but
yeah, well, they're the ones informing these kids.
That's fucked up,
and
dude.
it's even better that the kids that are like actually listening to these OGs. And like, hey man, don't fuck with that. It's like, you want to get busted? Because look, they're gonna catch you right now.
Bro, I don't get the point of bait trucks though. Isn't that entrapment?
It's entrapment, bro.
Isn't that entrapment?
It's entrapment. There's somewhere beyond.
Makes no
there's someone in
sense.
their guidelines of their
makes
rules.
perfect
though.
sense to me.
Yo, but don't put it in the hood, because obviously there's poor motherfuckers and crackheads and all this shit. People that are not in the right mind.
If they're making a game out of this, it's like, yo, that's pretty fucking sad. You gotta.
I'm glad they exposed them.
Yeah, that's like, dude, catching a fish like with schools of fish. It's easy for them. Go do it somewhere harder. Come on, man.
Dude, if they were to put it in the suburbs and just wait for some white guy to, walk up to there,
oh, dude,
I swear there would be less fucking arrests on these impoverished neighborhoods with all these fucking young fucking black and Mexican kids,
no
man.
No doubt, but I mean, it's not a big question. We all know the answer. We all know what's going on. Everything is corrupt. Everything is backwards. Racism is alive and well.
See, but that's your.
And
I don't want to believe it.
That.
I don't want to believe
that
it's completely. Listen, though.
Check this out.
No, check this out.
We're not saying that we're like oblivious to it.
Right.
But it's like,
no, we know it's there.
We know it's there.
But
it's just like, dude, like,
there can't be all those cops. Can't be bad guys.
Yeah, bro.
They can't.
That's
I'm pretty sure there's cops. There's like little units in the
yeah,
force.
those are the ones who fall victim, who put their dick on the line.
That's real shit though.
And then they fall victim, and then you got families crying, asking for pension, earlier release on pensions or settlements and this and that. And dude, to be all and honest, and I don't care how I fuck up my words right now, dude. I think the cops, they're interveners that don't need to intervene, because cops just being around, we're here to police our goddamn selves, and we've been grown up to be real soft, and now we think we need the police, and the police are in control. They got the guns, of course. Now we feel we need the police, but that shit gets too deep. I'm not gonna get into that because it's just a long rant. But you see, they took your boy Alex Jones, whether he was right or wrong. They took him off the internet. They took him off everything. Yo, next person.
What did he say?
Everything he's been saying.
He's one of the guys.
He's one of the dudes that puts the government on blast.
One of the things I didn't like,
wrong or right.
Some of the shit was truthful, and some of it was totally.
He was saying out of line shit.
Like Sandy Hook was a fucking fake.
That was one of them, and then believing that the Holocaust never happened.
No doubt.
He was one of those.
He wasn't a denier.
Yeah,
he was a Holocaust denier.
There's
no way.
I might have to fact check that, but I'm pretty sure I did hear that.
I think that would have kicked him off a long time ago.
But yeah, dude, he thinks that all that shit's staged. Like, come on, man, you really gonna say that when these parents are really mourning?
What do they call
them?
Really
fucking crying over their kids. He's gonna say that they're staged.
Dude, what do they call them? Them actors, them tragic. They're like tragic scene actors or something like that. I gotta get the name for it, but there's an actual little pun, sort of, that they call these actors like tragic actors. I need to
crisis actors.
Crisis actors.
Yeah, like basically they're making it believable that they're in a situation like
apparently that. They caught this chick a while back where it's like she was in one and then you seen her in the other on the news crying. It was the same bitch, but
that has to be fact checked.
Who knows?
But yeah, Alex Jones, man. That when that dude when they took his shit down, I was like, yeah, man. Some cat like that, saying crazy shit like that, I didn't believe was right.
Some of the stuff he said was actual. Most of the stuff he said was actual facts. But then when you delve into like when he was saying how like child molesters and pedophiles are interdimensional aliens that are running the world. I don't know. That the people placed in government are all interdimensional aliens, child molesters, and bloodsuckers and shit. That goes a little far off for me, you know. But when he's talking about factual shit like that Hillary Clinton stuff,
what was the emails,
the Pizzagate.
What was the Pizzagate?
I need to really look this up. But check this out. What I know about the Pizzagate is that in this email, there was a few people like CC'd on it, you know, important people, and they were sending messages to each other about a party that they were all supposed to attend, and apparently they're talking about children that they're gonna be like, you know, that they're gonna be there for the showing. They're calling like dark-skinned children are called walnuts.
Walnuts?
Yeah, that's the code word for the emails.
Okay.
There's a few little code words like that because they don't be like, we're gonna go and screw some children, you know. That's pretty fucked up shit. So they talk about it as almost like a meal, and it goes
but it's
way
coded.
deeper. It's all those emails though. They don't look right though. They're like, hey, there's little Alex and little JC and little over here. They're gonna be in the pool. They're gonna be playing. So you that's gonna be your entertainment for the night.
What the?
To another older male, like.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Check this out when you guys got some fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? I know people that fucking listen to this also are very political, and if you guys, you know what I'm saying, want to fact check this is cool, but it's called the Pizzagate.
Who's involving again?
It's the Hillary Clinton campaign, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Illuminati wants your mind, soul, and your body.
See, when we talk about shit like that though, you also got to think about like, the Illuminati shit, right? Because, man, if there's a cult that's basically human trafficking children, I mean, you know
that's dark.
You know what's the fucking
dark.
The number of kids that go missing a year, bro, in the United States?
Man,
it's 800,000.
As of recently, dude, I've been seeing like so many posts, bro. Like
where's
missing
the thing
kids.
though? Where's the outrage, bro? This is the U.S. and kids go missing in the U.S. Where's the outrage? Where's the video cameras? Where's all this shit, bro? 800,000 kids, bro.
Wrong shit, bro.
Man, that's almost a fucking million kids a year. That
what if this
missing,
shit? What if this shit is like some like hostile shit? You know what I'm saying? Where they fucking get these.
Bro,
kids.
they're trafficking. They're human trafficking, bro. Is real. It's not only here. I mean, not only like the Middle East, not only in Africa, not only in all those rural places. It's fucking here, man.
You know what? Humans are expendable, and the more you realize the rate we repopulate ourselves at, the more they feel like they can get away with it. That's just exactly how they get away with everything else, you know? We get distracted a little bit, we get sidetracked. Hey, NFL season just kicked in. Shout out to the Bears. They're playing, who are they playing right now? The Bengals?
Bengals.
You know, so the NFL season just kicked in, and here we go. A whole nother season of distractions, you know?
Yeah, that's one of the main things too. It's like one of the big conspiracy theories, theories is
they have sports to distract us.
Yeah, it's just keeping us.
I mean, look at me.
I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it though, as long as a human is passionate about something, but let them be passionate about something. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose that, but you have to be in your life passionate about something to be happy. Even if it's fucking playing a video game, even if your passion is going home, playing a fucking video game every fucking night, that's cool, bro. That's your fucking thing. It has to be like something you really like, your passion. You know what I'm saying? Mine, unfortunately, is fighting, which I haven't done in a bit, but I was a pretty good fucking boxer in my younger days. And it was just a few years ago, I was heavyweight and fight always, 200 and over. It was a fucking tough sport, man, but I loved every fucking second of it. And you know what I would have done if I could do it again? I would have done everything right fucking to the exact thing I did, bro. Because you know what, man? I just loved every second of it.
Yo, I did boxing freshman year, got knocked around, and I said, I'm straight. My first sparring session, I thought my neck broke. Because I tossed out too many haymakers and didn't land where I was throwing them, so it felt like I blew out my shoulder. You know what? I blame this on the coach.
Right, man.
He didn't probably teach me shit. Right. We did a few arm circles, shoulder stretches, and then he was like, all right, here you go, you're going to box. And then it didn't help at the end of the fight, the kid I sparred with, I was like, damn, bro, it feels like you've been doing this forever. He was like, oh, yeah, I've been boxing for 4 years. I'm like, wow, that was my first fight.
This is my first day.
Man, similar story, man. Freshman year, I did wrestling. Bro. I went like through half the season, bro. But like, I tried, did a couple matches. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of sucked. You know, like I wasn't executing the way I wanted to. My longest match went 2 minutes. Like wrestling is different. It's they call it periods. You'll do periods of like wrestling for 2 minutes at a time, dude. And they're long, dude. My longest one went past 2 minutes, bro. But that's one thing I quit on that. You know what I mean? Just like, you know how you set up. And I quit too, dude.
Yeah.
I said fuck that, and I regret it. You know?
Man, I never really quit boxing, man. I had to like make money. I had to get a job and make money. Like that's one of the things that kind of fucked with me growing up. Is like, man, if I had just someone to be able to like fucking promote me or something. Because I was a badass, man. I'm over here tooting my own horn and shit, but hey, it happens, and you know that's my passion though. And I'm gonna get back to it, you know. But my thing is getting healthy first.
It's my
for sure. You know, everybody. If you go to work all day and you got a routine, man. I've been trying to do this. I'm not the fucking greatest person. You know, when I say I'm going to do something, especially when it comes to working out. But you have 30 minutes to set aside every day, for sure. Even if it's like the time that you kick your fucking boots off and, you know, you lay back and you watch your show. Take those 30 minutes, get a fucking jog in. You can at least get 2 miles in 30 minutes. That's stretching it, too. Yeah. You can get 2 miles in 30 minutes. Come home. Yep. And you know what I'm saying, finish the rest of your day. And it's gonna fucking suck, man, because I've been doing it. I ain't even gonna lie, I've been doing
stopped.
It. But it fucking sucks, man. And I can't find it where people say it's like, oh, you just gotta do it for a certain amount of time and it comes a routine. Nah. I fight myself every fucking day to go running or not.
Yeah, dude, I definitely slacked. I was doing it for a while. I haven't ran, I want to believe, in like maybe 5 weeks. Like dude, I don't know what happened. Like,
my guy over here used to be on the weights. Yeah. He was getting swole for a second. And it's like, man,
I loved hitting it. Like 3 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
And then, dude, man, kids started going to school.
Right. Word.
My time got kind of hard, and then paying for the gym as well.
Yep.
It caught on
protein
me,
shakes.
Oh man, the protein shakes, yeah, dude. Because you know, man, I was going hardcore, bro.
Yeah, man, I was
going hardcore.
It was cool though. Someone getting into something like that, you know.
I want to get there so bad. I want to get there back, dude. A lot of that, what I had to do is like I got hurt in October. I heard a pop in my knee. I told you, playing ball with some of my friends from work last year. And dude, hearing the pop in my knee, and then to this day, this knee still hurts, bro. It hurts every now and then. If I step on a dip in the ground and like I wasn't expecting it, and my knee will like kick back, dude, it fucking hurts, dude. And it doesn't feel that way on my other knee. My knee still feels normal on the left, but the right one, dude, oh my god. That kind of fucked up my my running, man. You know, like it's just I'm not driven anymore, like running on this knee, and it's hurting me, and then. It's even scaring me more like when I start working out again, because I will, is like the squatting, because even doing that, like the knee just feels funny, dude. So I still have to get it checked out. I know I've been slacking because
sometimes it's just pushing through shit like that.
Man, I know. I actually kind of like want to fight it, you know. Yeah. Something in me just wants to like fuck the doctor. It's gonna get better on its own. But,
it's just like
that's a lot.
Lack of maintenance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're fucking like my shit hurts all
Just
the
being
fucking time,
stubborn
too.
and just fighting through it.
Yeah, man. It's like sometimes I think about that too. It's like I have like a muscle spasm or something, and I'll do the stretching, whatever. But you got to think about it like, man, you used to be fine tuned, and now, you know what I'm saying? You don't even get your fucking oil checked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't check
and
your
it's
own
so
oil.
essential, bro. For
No homo, no one. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude,
But that's what it is, bro.
It's
You gotta
essential
fucking
for
get your
health,
shit
bro.
going, bro.
To, you know, to
Get the blood
for
pumping.
longevity.
Yeah, dude.
Longevity. You want to be healthy. At
Anybody
fucking,
that's lived
at
over
60.
100 is there's like a few traits: is running, is meditation, is healthy eating. You know,
Yeah.
all that stuff is
You
always
have
being
long-
active.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most of those guys that live to 100 have been like mountain climbers and people.
My great grandpa lived to
Shit
be
like
100,
that.
bro. I still
Yeah.
remember him from
I
childhood.
bet you when he was 80, he was still moving around, right?
Probably. Dude, I work
Yeah.
I work with a 62-year-old man at my job, bro. A
Those
62
motherfuckers live forever.
Bro, yeah, bro. It's Mexican cat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ansamo. He's the guy I had on Instagram. I tried to get him to do the Kiki challenge I put on Instagram. But yeah, dude, that man is 62 years old, bro, and he's still kicking live and well, man.
Nice.
He gets into ships because I do stevedoring.
Mhm.
He like literally gets in now of the holes, a bunch of stair climbing.
Hey.
And bro, and that guy, you don't see him catch a breath ever. I'm like, dude, for 62 years old, that is one healthy old man. That dude, that's the goal right there, you know, to be
That is really
healthy
the goal, though.
and be comfortable in your skin and your bones and just
Yep.
everything at that age, dude. And
not
that's-
taking any medicine though. You
Yeah.
know, like fuck. I've been dreading that, dude. You know, and luckily I'm still pretty fucking healthy. I'm assuming because I don't take any fucking medicine. I'm not allergic to shit. So
there's no
obviously-
reason for you to you know, to be slacking on it,
Yeah.
and especially, you know, me too, man. It fucking sucks, dude. That you gotta force yourself out, and then guess what? But then you, like you said, you get into a routine, and
it's
it's just little. You have to have that drive, that fire, dude, and that's what sucks. Like I don't have that drive like I did like when I was like weightlifting like 3 years ago. Like I want that fire again, dude. I
Oh,
just
man.
wanted it. I wanted the weight.
and I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about because when I used to box, man. Like, no one had to make me go to the gym. I was just fucking ready to go in there. And
Remember
just
when we were
fucking
working? When we were working together,
somebody,
what was the thing I was telling you when we were getting out? Where you going? I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
Going
Hey,
to
it
the gym.
helped you had a cool ass car to get you there.
Hey.
This
Yeah.
guy used to whip around an awesome little sport racer
Little
car.
Eclipse. Had a little Mitsubishi Eclipse. But before that, my first car, shout out to Oldsmobile. It was a motherfucking 1988 Delta 88, son. And we used to ride in that motherfucker. Everybody used to really call that bitch the Hoopty because it was the Hoopty.
Yeah, that was a real hoopty.
But dude, that was motherfucker like it was all steel.
Yeah, all steel.
All steel. Like we used to run that motherfucker to the ground.
And if you got
man.
stuck in the snow, you just pushed it down. You pushed it down and
And
accelerated.
everybody just got in the front because it was front.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was front wheel drive. So I remember everybody getting on the car and just like, hey, let everybody get in. And we just make it heavy and we head
ditching
out.
school. We're ditching school, so we're not trying to be caught in this
Right.
public intersection.
There's some kids in uniform pushing the car down the street.
Yeah, during school hours.
During
I'm
school hours.
What grade was that?
Oh, what was
Man.
that, junior, senior?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Easy. There's a few times that we got caught, like leaving the school, and fucking. I remember there's a couple times dishwasher fucking Ed got fucking. Sometimes you gotta run from security guards and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I remember I did it a couple times. Ed got caught and sent back. I remember that one time, right?
Did I?
Yeah, we
I
all
think I
got
did.
popped.
Yeah, we all did.
This is 5 squilly, and they're all like, "Excuse me, sir, you're in uniform. Is there anybody over 18?" And we all said yes, except for dishwasher fucking Ed. He got sent to walk back right to school and shit. We're all seniors, like, yo, why didn't he fucking? And we smell like weed, so I remember we walked. It was me and your brother. We walked all the way to Slag, man. That's crazy.
Those walks build character.
Hey, straight up.
To Washington.
From Washington to Slag.
That's
Dude,
a walk.
remember, were
That's a
you
fucking
with
walk.
us when we were smoking? And it was you know what? It was night school. It was me, Chalo, Lewis, and Dro. And we were smoking with the back doors propped open. We had a ruler holding open the back doors. And then we were like, oh, we'll be good. Ain't nobody fucking with us here. And then somebody just yanks the ruler and the door slams shut. And it was the fucking security guard. Remember the Mexican one with the slight gray hair and then the curly gray hair, curly black hair with the glasses? I don't remember his name, but he was real strict. He was always an asshole. But yeah, dude, he just yanked the clothes on us. So I was like,
damn,
stupid ass high school kid.
The most annoying fucking teacher over there was Mr. Damn, it was a German bastard at Washington. He had a Romanian accent. Oh man,
there was a bunch of those fucks.
That guy was.
There was
fucking weirdo.
There were some really good teachers out in Washington though, man, and those are the ones that like I wish there was more of. You know, there's ones that actually really made it easy for me. And I'm not talking about so I can skip class and all that, but there are some teachers that really cared, and you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference who cares about who. I have a teacher, an English teacher, that I know from high school on Facebook. And I'll still like, you know what I'm saying?
A teacher?
Post some shit, and she'll, you know, like it and stuff. You know, shout out to, I don't even know what she goes by now. I think she got married or something. But I ain't going to put her name out there. Yeah, she was a cool-ass teacher, man. Just cool-ass English teacher. It was crazy. I know there's a few people, you know, that probably still are cool with their high school teachers. And that's a good experience, though, to know someone from high school that helped you out like that and made an impact in your life. And, you know, not to say that you get along with that person and you go out on fucking excursions or some shit, but, you know, it's cool to see. It's like, man, this person made an impact on you.
And, you know, there are people like that, and one of the ones that I know, well, she's actually the older woman of the area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bro. She worked at my elementary school, and from what I remember, she was just really involved with the school. You know, all the time she had kids that went there and went to school with them. And it's great that she's the older woman of this area, and it's cool that you see people like that do care. Because I remember her and she cared for the students a lot, dude. And now she's the older woman. Shout out, you know who you are. The older woman.
The older woman.
Susan.
Yeah, I went to she was
Setlowski.
Yeah, she was my counselor at Jane Addams. Yeah,
that's cool, man.
That's crazy you brought her up right now because they were talking about her earlier today at the softball game. I forgot what they called her because she made a new rule or something. But anywho, Dishwasher Ed is back. That's right.
See, I try to cut out those motherfucking little bits right there because Dishwasher Ed don't know niggas be wearing fucking headphones and be, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Uncle Sam gotta get his.
Yeah, that's what it is, people. We're gonna fucking, you know, sometimes you gotta put on some live raw shit because eventually, if you know, we just can keep these rolling, we're gonna do a live show or something, you know, a live recording.
No.
It's gonna be a lot better. Get
this podcast
global. Off the ground, dude.
Global.
That's where we are right now. We're on ground level, people. If you're listening to us, you're probably gonna be one of the first to ever do it. You know, because we're planning some big shit, man. We're not gonna stop here.
And if you ever feel trapped, just know you can reach me on Instagram at WholeLifeEdward98. That's 1 E. Or you could reach me on Facebook. Just look up my whole government name. You'd be able to find me on Wikipedia to look up my info. I'm just kidding about that. But seriously, if anybody ever wants to send me some questions or ask me anything, I would love to just give you my answer. Sometimes someone's looking for an answer and they want to hear a blunt, honest truth. I could try to look at if you ask me a question, I could try to look at your situation, but I always have my perspective and what I've been through, my experiences, and my knowledge and what I got inside of me. So pause and back to that. But reach out.
That's what's up.
What's up, Dishwasher?
Yeah. Everybody wants to always hear someone else's perspective, and that's one of the main things of this podcast.
Just our perspective on shit.
Yeah.
Some might be extreme.
Shit like what's going on with Dick Stain Donald Trump right now, man. What's up?
Quote Michael Rappaport. That's shit.
That's that
that's
guy.
shit.
Where we got to pick up his name from.
Yep.
But it's crazy, man, how we got a president that just, how can I put it, like, Michael Rappaport mentioned this in his podcast, and it's really about, like, he's like calling people out, you know, like on Twitter and shit like that. Like back in the day, well, not back in the day, maybe back in maybe a couple years or so, but like if you were getting, you know, tweeted by like Obama, it was like an honor, you know, like, oh man, you know, the president greeted me, that, yeah, you know, that's awesome, you know. This man be just making fun of people on Twitter, bro, like straight up putting them out, like, dude, you have the president bashing you. That's what we fucking come to. It's fucking pathetic, you know. Like he called out LeBron on Twitter.
Of idiocracy. That's what
you
we're
know.
at right now.
He called out
on
LeBron for starting that school.
Yeah.
Or not even starting the school.
Was that a real one?
He was being interviewed. He was being interviewed by this guy, and he said, I think it was Don Lemon, and he said that he's making him look smart, you know. And he's like, I like Mike. Like he's just like coming at him. Like even though I'm a proud LeBron James, yeah, I'm a proud LeBron hater, bro. Like you guys know that. Like I hate the guy's guts in the NBA, but dude, I gotta be on his side with this. Like dude, like you're this dude's doing something positive. Like what he did with that school. That's dope. Shout out to him. Like that's one reason.
See, I don't even like that guy, but yo, I mean, you do something
I like
good
that.
for people,
I respect that.
And you're even though everybody was watching, homie.
Yeah, even a hater can't hate.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
a
hater can't hate.
When you do something nice, but everybody watches, like when you know everybody's watching you, you know that's a different thing. But when he did it on the low like that, and he just popped out with it, that was good. Cause he didn't go off and announce it, right? He's like
I'm going to start a
he didn't go off and say it. So that's what I respect.
He was about it, you know. Yeah. He said he wanted to affect kids and stuff like that. He put his money where his mouth is, dude. And it's hard to hate a guy like
that's
that
just
right
one
now.
Of those guys. Imagine if some of these fucking guys with $100 million fucking contracts can put at least 25, 20 mil.
Well, it's not only that, but like he's basically like the talk. Everybody knows. Everybody talks about. He's talked about so much because you know basketball.
But if you're getting $100 million contract, you're the man though.
You're right, and by him doing that is some leader shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like hopefully more players do that, dude. But what the whole point of the thing with Donald Trump was like this man did that. And instead of congratulating him, you hit him with like insults like that.
Right.
Nah, man, come on. That's what's up with the president right now. He's a fucking asshole. Nothing new though, because everybody knows that. But that just shows you how shitty of a country we have right now.
How bad do you think people laugh at us in other countries though?
Oh, dude, we're the laughing stock
in the fucking world,
bro.
They don't even pay attention to us. As long as the United States is slowly paying their debt back to them, they don't even pay attention.
They're
trillions,
China, I guess. Trillions of debt, bro. Trillions.
They're thriving. Speaking of these million numbers, just a fun fact of the day: 1% of 1 billion is 100 million.
Bullshit. Nah, I'm just talking shit. Who knows?
That just goes to show how big 1 billion is. And people don't think about stuff like that every day, but 1% of 1 billion is 100 million, fellas. And audience, you're welcome, because now you got a fun fact to share when you don't got a fucking icebreaker or a big dick to hold the conversation.
Hell yeah. Hey, man,
hell yes.
If you have $1 billion and an island costs about 80 mil, 100 mil, like, what the fuck do you do with the rest of it? Like, just left on your, like, you could only buy so much shit.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a single guy, you could only have so many women around.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if
but
you're married,
that's why
you can only have so many toys.
That's why we're limited with age, you know? Age is there to keep us from doing it to infinity.
Exactly.
So that's why
because there's fucks out there that got enough money that would do that forever.
We are very flawed.
So like, die, motherfucker.
People are trying to do it to the most every day. And that's one thing people got to lay on the other side of. Like, yo, just sit back, relax, and let the world come to you. Because we weren't put here. Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, that was me just going on a rant. You good though?
You gotta cut out.
I didn't want to go down that line.
Yeah.
So
sometimes I go back and I think about this phrase, and it's a Latin phrase. It's called memento mori.
Ooh, Latin's good.
And it translates to remember you have to die. So a deep phrase like that, you think about it, and it's like, man, I gotta live to my fullest.
Yo, that's
every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every fucking. Remember, you have to die. If you like, that's some fucking
that's
tattoo
the end
shit.
Game.
Tattoo that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the end game, bro.
Yeah, like just because you have
everybody
you see that, it's
one.
like fuck. There's an end date somewhere, so I gotta live this day. Like, why am I gonna be mad all day? You know what I'm saying? Like
that starts with a positive attitude.
Right.
Imagine like the Buddha human who knew how to think on the other side of that thought and is just continuing to live.
Damn.
You know, maybe not in the same body. Maybe he's passed it on through like a bunch of bodies. You know, his spirit or whatever.
You ever seen that one movie with
a few ways of
Ryan Reynolds where it's him and Ben Kingsley? I can't remember the name, but he like transfers his like body and soul into this younger man's body. You think some shit is going on like that? There's somebody out there like that?
I'm sure there's technology going on.
So, man, who knows? I've seen these couple videos. I don't know if they're fake or not.
Yeah.
But they look like someone was like hiding some video, and they're like showing this. It was almost like an expo of this lady showing this technology where they can download your brain and put you in a younger body. And that was like some real shit I seen on like Live League or something like that. And I'm not sure if it was fake or not. It could have been for a movie, as far as I know. But I mean, you got to think of like some of these elite because there's more than one person with $1 billion on this planet. I'll tell you that.
Somebody has the money.
So one of these fucking elite
pull off
can have an expo like that only for the elite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can have shit like that, and we would never know, bro. There's probably still gladiator fights. I'm pretty sure there is fucking gladiator fights.
Basement somewhere.
Hell yeah, with people with a shitload of money. Like, yo, we're gonna put this fucking guy, this huge Hulk motherfucker, with a sword and a shield, and let's see if he could fucking fight a lion.
No doubt.
Why not? Dog, if I had millions and billions of dollars,
I would see that shit.
I'd be on that shit. Like, yo, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to spend my fucking money on. Let's see if this fucking
Shout out to Joe Rogan, though, because that's where I heard that.
That's where I heard that, too.
Yeah,
Shout out to that shit.
Shout out to his podcast.
But, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you hear shit like that,
I would definitely have the money and go see that shit.
Right.
I got a fucked up mind like that, dude.
Everybody
like,
does.
Somebody
would...
No, I mean, but there's people that be like, no, are you kidding me? I would never do that. But what if they really do?
Tickets to fight a lion?
I'm openly, like, admitting about it. Like, yeah, if something like that's going on and I have the money, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go watch that.
I mean, it's gonna be some gruesome shit, but...
Man, I don't know, but that's
You're talking about a gigantic man. I'm talking about, like, some fucking Icelandic fucking giant. One of them guys that look like the Hulk and shit.
Like the mountain
with him and with a sword. Who knows, bro? There's people back in the gladiator days that fucking killed a lion.
Like, do you think the guy that plays the mountain from Game of Thrones, do you think that guy could take on a lion? If you gave that nigga a shield and a sword, do you think that man can take on a fucking... Bro, you know how much he weighs? He's in the fucking 300s, bro.
I think, and this
300s.
is no shame on nothing.
The mountain from Game of Thrones.
Fuck, what's his?
I don't know dude who should have been Aquaman.
Yeah, but his name is Thor.
Yeah, his name is Thor. He's this crazy swole man.
He's fucking huge.
Yeah, his name is.
But like I said, they're from Iceland, dude. Like they're just known. That's where the giants went. That's where I fell. That's where the Nephilim.
Like the whole Viking theory.
Yeah, dude, that's the fucking just pure blood fucking giants, dude. Them guys are huge, just naturally born.
Yo, to sum it all up, and what I think about secrets, going back to secrets, like these higher elite people having these secrets.
This guy.
Yeah. I was picturing another dude.
The dude.
Yeah, I'll kick his ass any day.
The mountain. That's a massive dude.
Kick his ass any day.
I wouldn't. Yeah, bro. 300-pound guy got an axe and a fucking shield.
What are you fighting on? If you're fighting on dirt or sand, you can pick it up, throw it in his eyes, and do what you want to do to him.
Alright, ice.
But if you're fighting on ice.
On a block of ice.
That's beautiful. Do I have?
What would be your approach to take that guy on a block of?
And I don't have no weapons.
He has no weapons. He has an axe and a shield. What are your chances?
I'm gonna automatically lay on the floor and let him approach me from that side. And then I'm gonna take him down. Cause you know what?
Who is he finna?
Check it out. Cause
So here's the scenario. Hold on.
All right,
let me tell him the scenario.
So I had to leave some,
Yeah.
some for a second, but go ahead.
So I told Ed, can he take on the mountain from Game of Thrones? Like,
Fuck.
let's say, hold on, listen. Yeah. So he has an axe and a shield, and Ed goes, he's like, yeah, like if you're fighting on dirt and sand, you can just pick up some sand. So I hit him. I hit him with this. I'm like, yo, what if you're gonna fight that man on a block of ice? And he still has a scenario of how would you take him down. How would you take him down?
Anyways, I told him I would automatically fall on my back and let him approach me like that, because somebody on ice standing above a person, they're leaning. They gotta be attacking and they gotta be leaning with their head forward because I am on my back. So automatically that throws them off balance. The slightest swipe to their feet, it's a wrap. Take them down, you move your way on top of them. Dude.
That's a good fucking that's a good theory.
So you're on ice and you have nothing to.
But check this out. He power bombs you.
No.
Dead off the shit. Off the ropes and fucks
Is
you
he
up.
wearing spiked cleats, like spiked cleat feet, or he just got regular footed?
Okay, both of you will have
you cannot run on ice and jump. There's no plant.
All right, so you're saying that like
can't
they're
plant
slipping
your
the
foot.
whole way. Yeah,
Of
I
course,
guess.
you can't,
Okay.
dude. I don't speak for no reason, for no meaning. You know, I speak because.
That's a good theory. I wouldn't lay on my fucking back.
You cannot jump on ice. You could
head.
only
You
on
have
ice.
to think really
only
quick,
on ice.
really
you could
fast.
jump up. You're only on ice. You could jump straight up.
And you have to be really brave.
You could only jump straight up.
Fighting the mountain with on a block of ice. He's got
an
a
axe and
shield and axe.
Yo, I guess
What
what
do you
happens
got?
when you hit the floor? Guess what happens
What
when
do
you
you
hit
got?
the floor? I got my fingers. I'm sliding my fingers right into the eyeballs.
Yo.
And I'm going to give it to him until he stops moving. I'm going to finger those sockets, them eyeball sockets.
Dude.
His eye orbits are going to be intruded by my two fingers, and I'm going to give it to him.
Yo.
Hey, man, I got nothing else to do. What you want me to do?
A little known fact about Dishwasher Ed a few years ago. I don't know how fucking long it was. Many years ago. His fucking thumbnails used to be really long. And we used to ask him, why'd you let him grow so long? He's like, so I can eye gouge your motherfucker's eyeball out of his fucking eye socket. Yo.
This is how I think.
He used to pearl blunts with them bitches though, but hey.
This is how I think.
Popping the
Eyeballs out.
Mind you, A said
pulls them out.
right?
Yeah.
Yo, this is how I think. If you piss me off to the point where I need to be physically touching you, because I don't like touching people. If I need to physically touching you because I'm pissed off, well then you deserve an eye gouge. You know, you deserve all the dirty moves in the book because I'm a nice guy. And I don't deserve anybody coming at me sideways. I don't call for it. I don't do stuff, you know. If you got a sideways opinion about me, let me know. Hey, then I'll stop fucking with you. Sometimes I don't have a rebuttal. Sometimes I just run away. It's a classic fucking move from Dishwasher Ed.
Sometimes you gotta attend to other dimensions though, Ed, and that's what happens when you're trying to fight off the world.
Word is bond. You gotta make sure them drains are clean. Stupid. Anywho, shout out to two brothers. Shout out to Benny's Liquor Beverage Depot. Yo, they got these two brother cases of pale ale, any types of ale. They got 12 packs for $10.99. With tax, it comes out to $12.56. And that's damn near $1 something to beer. How could you go wrong?
That's right.
Can't go wrong at all.
And they're craft brew.
What kind? Let me see the beer. Is that the beer can?
Two brothers.
I haven't drank a
Pinball,
Two
pinball.
Brothers beer.
It's a dope
That-
name.
I try
Has
not drinking
disappointed
like IPAs to be honest because it's like I already overdo it sometimes. Why put some extra heavy stew in you?
My
You know
belly.
what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
that's
just
my
heavy
beer, man.
stuff,
I love
bro.
IPAs.
Ain't no doubt, man.
tough.
But you drink too many of these, it turns into syrup, and you throwing up syrup the next morning.
Yeah, dude.
And you're
Yep.
gonna feel real bad. You're gonna,
Yep.
man.
That stuff's like
You gotta
real,
watch it.
real fucking
It's
bad.
fine. It's
But
fine.
it's great.
Yeah, oh my god, it's amazing.
You don't need to have 2-3 of them sometimes.
Anti-Hero, Galaxy Hero,
Oh, that's Revolution.
Voodoo Ranger. Just
Shout out
on
Revolution. Shout out 312 Goose Island.
Voodoo Rangers.
Voodoo
312.
Rangers, New Belgium.
Oh, I was gonna say I think it's New Belgium.
Shout out New Belgium. Well, shit, man, it's been a hell of a podcast. Dishwasher Ed's gonna finish it off for y'all. I hope you guys are safe out there, man. We're just trying to be easy and not be greasy.
You
So
feel
here
me?
we are signing out.
You feel me?
This is Dishwasher Ed signing out. I'll let Zeus and Ace do their part.
This is Ace signing out, man. We'll see you guys fucking next week. We're gonna
Alright.
start posting these motherfuckers real soon. There's gonna be an uproar.
Yeah, guys. Time to close this. Time to close the session and Dishwasher Ed, man. Point those claws in another direction, bro. I don't want you to gouge someone's eyeball out.
Hey,
That's
now I bite my fingernails, so if I'm gouging you, it's gonna be real rugged.
You gonna feel nubs.
So don't lose eyeballs, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Got the fresh
Stay
bit,
greasy,
man.
motherfucker.